Hello boys and girls, this is Dom from BlackToad Studios, and today I'm just going to go over my Imperial Guard army. So most of you guys who either follow us on Facebook or watch our battle reports and bits and bobs on YouTube will know that I'm really more the Chaos player of the two of us. Tom has been making his Imperial Guard force up, and they're going to be featuring in some battle reports very soon. I believe he's actually in the middle of editing now, so they might be out before this, or this might be out before his. But either way, yep, so Tom's been the Imperial Guard player up until now, as far as most of you are concerned. So I thought, better get my guard out and show you guys that I'm also a keen Guard player, and perhaps one day myself and Tom may team our forces up and play against one of our friends, or you guys can at some point challenge us. We can have a nice apocalypse game or something together. But anyway, on to the video. So this is my my Guard army. Let's try and zoom out a little bit. So, a bit about my Guard collection. I've been kind of collecting it for quite a few years now. I think this is like the third incarnation. So I have purchased bits, I have sold bits, but this is currently what my Guard army is. My estimation is probably about 7 to probably 8,000 points now. Which for some armies isn't particularly a lot of models. For Guard it's quite a nice chunk. So if we have a bit of a go through what I've got at the moment. So right at the front here I've got my company command squad. So in my command squad, 2 flamers, heavy bolter, blokey with a power sword and a plasma pistol, officers of the fleet, which are converted out of the crew member from the Baneblade kit, and what once was my conversion of Slime Arbo until Games Workshop took him out the Astra Militarum Codex. One day he'll return. One day. So currently he's just going to be a bodyguard. Then for my troop choices here, I've got a platoon command here with autocannon, grenade launcher and sniper rifle. 2 special weapon squads with 2 flamers and a melter gun in each. And then 2 guardsman squads with plasma guns, 2 missile squads and a mortar squad there. And pretty much the same again over here, but some of the models here aren't painted or aren't based. But yeah, they're my 2 basic platoons in the squad. I use my special weapon squads here as like a bit of a counter punch. So they charge forwards, hopefully give my guys a turn to reform if the enemy break our lines. Going back here, I've got my veteran squads. So in my veteran element, I've got another command squad here with a priest, rocket missile launcher, 2 flamers, squad of 3 flamers there. A bit of a mismatched squad here with a chimera. I mean, this squad here was originally built up for a kill team event up at Warhammer World. So I've got a sniper rifle there, 2 melter guns, a plasma pistol. It's a bit of a weird mix. Next to them there, I've got 2 plasma guns, a melter gun and a heavy bolter. And Sergeant there's got a power fist. They're on a chimera back there. And same here, except for this squad has Harker. Now it's a bit of a converted Harker, as you can see there. Converted basically fluff-wise. He was in an engagement with Tau. His gun went down. He picked up a Tau rifle here and decided to destroy some Xenos. So yeah, that's why he's got that. There's a bit of background to it. Behind there's a chimera there with 2 heavy bolters I've converted onto the back there. So that was to represent originally when you could fire Harker and a heavy weapons crew out the back of the chimera. So they're basically, both chimeras would stay with the armoured element and provide a bit of cover for them. So that's my veterans over here. Now over here I've got my converted Hydra. So I converted this from a Basilisk kit, as you can see there from the back. Our Sentinel and there's lots of autocannons with some sandbags around there. So this was before the Hydra kit came out, and I thought, you know, it'd be quite nice to convert one and see what it looks like. I'm quite proud of it. Don't get to use it that often, mainly in apocalypse games. Here I've got a big clump of sentinels, armoured of different degrees, with plasma cannons and missile launchers and a las cannon there. Down here, two little scout sentinels with autocannons and a hunter killer. I kind of tend to use these for outflanking purposes, to get behind some enemy armour and cause a bit of chaos, maybe contest the objective or get behind enemy lines. So yeah, that's what they tend to use for. Over here, got my little scout salamander I've converted out of a, what was it, the Manticore set. So, and used an autocannon, a couple of crew guys. It's quite a fun little model there. Doesn't get used very often, but a lot of my guard is really made for fun, collecting purposes. Back there I've got a Vendetta gunship. As most guard players know, what people are faced against a Vendetta, they're awesome. Bit points heavy now, but if you want something killed, tank wise, or monstrous creature, or even gargantuan creature I suppose, Vendetta's perfect for the job. Free twinkling las cannons, can move around the battlefield, pretty hard to hit unless you've got Skyfire or you've got another flyer in the air somewhere. So yeah, awesome model. Shadow Sword, brilliant. Destroyer weapon. Not many destroyer weapons in the Imperial Guard army, but the Shadow Sword is pretty nasty. Moving along, two Baneblades. Now, I think most Guard players or people who want to get Guard we just see the Baneblade as almost a must-have for the super heavies. Probably suffering a little bit now in the recent codex releases with like the likes of Tau and Elder, and even with Imperial Knights now they're kind of taking a bit of a back foot, but awesome models, really good fun, lots of firepower, very intimidating, especially the AP2 cannons. It's very nasty. Now I've got a Stormblade over here, which I'm pretty sure it's a Stormblade, the one with the massive plasma cannon that can just destroy Terminator Marines. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is a Stormblade. Behind there I've got 3 Valkyries with different loadouts, but tend to have the rocket pods and multi-lasers. That one on the left there has got the missiles and las cannon. That's just how I purchased that one from eBay, and I've been slowly doing that one up. It's still a work in process. Now, what Guard army wouldn't be complete without a lot of Lehman Russes? So, this is my tank company and a couple of extras. So I've got 10 Lehman Russes here. You guys may have watched the previous video where I did a bit of a tactics video with the Lehman Russes and the variants. If you haven't watched it and you're interested in that kind of thing, you know, just go and have a look on our channel. Eventually you'll find it. It's one of our earlier videos, and just my view on the Imperial Guard Lehman Russ tank. Like a lot of my collection, like I said about the kill team a moment ago, I've kind of added bits on over the years. Like if I'll be going to an event, like a tournament or an apocalypse game, I tend to buy something and spoil myself a little bit. So for the Battle Bruvs event I did with Tom, we went up to Nottingham. Tom took his Black Templars, I took my Guard, and I brought these 2 little tanks. And to represent hull points, I magnetised crew members on. So every time I lose a hull point, I can remove one of these chaps. Until, of course, unfortunately, it'll be destroyed. So that's my little thing there. I quite like that little gimmick there. It's quite nice. Adds a bit of fun to the army. And finally, right at the front here, I've got the 3 Hellhound variants. So the Banewolf, the Hellhound, and the Devil Dog. So all 3 variants there, all for different purposes. Don't tend to rot them all in the same game unless it's Apocalypse, of course, and it's fair game to bring everything, I suppose. But yeah, that's pretty much my Imperial Guard army. I kind of put this video together after watching another YouTuber, Commissar Warwick, doing his Razor Regiment and his Guard army. It's kind of inspired me to get my stuff together and see what I want to do. So going forward, I'm planning on mounting those 3 Valkyries, and I've got another Valkyrie packed away already, and putting stormtroopers in them, so having a bit of a counter punch if I'm playing an apocalypse game and taking a fight to the enemy, instead of standard guard, hold the line and shoot things until they're all dead. Also, I would quite like to put another platoon of troops in, possibly, or some fortifications, but we will see. I mean, I'm really open to suggestions, so if anyone out there has got any ideas what will look good with this guard army, put some more bits in there, please feel free, put a comment in there. You know, I'm open to suggestions. Please help me, and that is pretty much my guard army. I hope you really enjoyed watching this. If you haven't, I'm sorry, but tough, you watched it all the way to the end now, so ha 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 ha. And yeah, guys, if you want, please feel free to subscribe. Myself and Tom are always putting videos together, so there'll be like a constant stream of videos being uploaded. Some good, some great, some not so good, some like this. And yeah, guys, give us a like on Facebook as well. You can find us there. We're always putting little updates on our armies, our projects, any upcoming games. Guys, show your love, support us, and we will keep showing you love in a purely adult gaming way. Alright guys, take care.